Arch, Assisted Reading for Children, is an Oxfordshire charity set up in 2008 to continue the work that a national charity, Volunteer Reading Help, had begun in Oxfordshire 30 years ago. The aim of the organisation is to impart a love of reading to young children through the sustained mentoring and support of our dedicated volunteers.
When people celebrate, food is often a big part of the festival.
What were you doing? Watching a film or
We supply books and games for the volunteers to use. These are specially chosen with their 3 children in mind. We use a wide variety of books: fiction, non-fiction, pop-ups, funny books, poetry and plays. Pictures are especially important, and there are some beautifully illustrated books on the market. We're now going to see 2 of our volunteers in action.
did you? What, did you fill the whole page?
Yeah.
Good for you. That's brilliant.
And I guess how many I did.
How many did you do? 39 words? 39 words?
Yeah.
That's marvellous. Well, what we're going to do today, well, we need to see where you were. Right. Here we go. So, we did Lucky the Judge, didn't we?
The children Arch works with are selected by the school. Many do not have anyone to read with at home, do not see the point of reading, or say it is boring. Some children may have English as an additional language, while others may be shy and reluctant to speak out in class. All benefit hugely from the stress-free, one-to-one time with an interested adult.
You can say it out loud. Hide. Hide. We do the first line first. Hide. And
See.
what's that? Letter. What's the title of the book? Can you say that, Isabella?
Yeah.
Bird. Yes.
Is.
Yes, that's because otherwise you won't hear it. Bird. Bird. Yes. Is.
You.
Yes.
Hide.
Yes.
The red flag.
Yes. Brilliant. Where we have. Oh yes, there's the red flowers. No, Thelma.
It's me.
Now think very carefully. What's that? Yes. It's a tortoise. You got a tortoise? Have you? Look, what I like, Elma. Look, Elma's there. I love these. Look, the pink mushrooms. And look at that. Well, I think that's sort of like a under the sea plant. And look at this bush as well. I love it.
As you will see, many activities are included in each half-hour session. The child is involved in planning the session. Speaking and listening skills are developed, which help to build a trusting relationship between the adult and child. The child's interests are discussed, which helps the volunteer to choose books to interest their children. The child chooses books together with their volunteer, and they look at the pictures, discussing what happens in the story. Sessions are unhurried and children are encouraged to participate fully. The volunteer may read to the child may read to the volunteer, or they may share the reading.
Yeah, because I think he's very large, isn't he? No, Elma.
It's me.
It sounded out. Good. Yes. What's that loudly? Little. before, have we? Last week?
No.
So, what do I do? You tell me.
Okay. This.
Right.
You got. Now you get card.
I don't I put them in two piles?
No. One.
As well as reading, other activities may be included. For example, drawing, writing in a notebook, looking in a dictionary or atlas, reading a poem, or even telling a joke.
Oh, then. So, well, what we need to do then? Actually, I do think we do need two.
Piles.
I think we do need two piles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we both play at the same time, don't we? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2.
The last 5 or 10 minutes are spent playing a game. The most important thing is that each session is fun and a positive experience for the child.
664.
664?
Yeah. And I used to play them all day.
Have you got brothers and sisters to play them with?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Only two.
Hmm?
Only two.
2?
Yeah.
2 brothers?
No.
2.
One sister and one brother.
Oh, right, well, that's equal.
Oh, he's going to have a long time playing this last cards.
Yeah. I haven't been able to say anything yet. Oh, wait a
And
minute. So, okay then, that's yours. No, that's my side. Right. And here's another one. Can this one say cheap, cheap too? That's you.
keep.
What does that sound like?
Eat.
Yes. Yes.
Cheap. Cheap.
Cheap. It says cheap, cheap, doesn't it?
Arch reading helpers offer the best possible service to their children, as they are all dedicated and professional in their approach. Each volunteer receives ongoing support and training from the Arch team.
Yes, I am big.
It is a bit big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost as big as its mother. Can you put on a funny voice when you do yours? Oh, yes, I am big. Try it.
I
Try it.
don't want to.
Well, okay then. Oh, I'll put on a deep voice then anyway.
Okay.
I don't think that you can be one of my ducklings.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but you're so grey.
When a child gets stuck on a word, the volunteer may give clues. For instance, giving the first letter sound, breaking the word down, pointing to the pictures, miming or whispering the word.
We'll find out. We'll ask Fat Goose what she thinks of you.
Is he the dad of all of those tricks?
I don't know. I think that she's only bothered about this one grey one. All the others look like her, look like the duck. But she thinks it could be a turkey, doesn't she? Or a goose. It's too big, you see, isn't he?
Yeah.
Too big. And so what does he say? So off we go. What does she say? Come along. And then we go pit, pat,
Waddle pat.
pit,
Pit
pat,
pat.
waddle,
Waddle
pat.
Pit
Pit, pat,
pat.
waddle, pat. I should leave that one for the next person.
No, I'm coming.
I'm coming. Good. Good. How did it sound?
Little. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Duck.
Yes. So what colour duck is he?
Yellow.
Yes.
Duck. 2, 4. Foot.
Behind.
Find on a
Every
day.
what are you looking for? Yellow duck on every
Purple.
page. There's a little yellow duck to find on every page. Right, so now you know.
Pig. Big.
Good.
rocket,
Yes.
a letter,
Yes. Let's read that again.
big pig, get a letter.
Letter. What does the letter say, or who is it addressed to?
Big pig,
Good.
look for this hat.
Good. And it's got a skull and crossbones on, well, it's got a pig's head. And where's the little yellow duck? Where is he hidden?
There.
Oh yes. And where's he hidden on the other page? Oh yes. And then on the first page, number 1 page? Well, no, it's number 2. Where's he hidden there? He is hidden, isn't he? Where is he then? That's a butterfly. Yes, where is he? Under the mat? I don't think so. Look! I found him. He's on the postage stamp. Yes, right, off you go.
Big pig thief
Sees
the hat.
Good. Sally, you are doing well. Brilliantly.
Lip
Right. He sees that.
what they eat and how they celebrate important times in their lives.
Lives. Yeah, well done.
For example, the way we greet other people varies
Varies.
from place to place. In countries such as German, people usually shake hands when they meet.
Do you know where Germany is? Would you like me to show you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Already here? I hope. Okay. So, there's United Kingdom. You go across the North Sea, and there's Germany. It's a very big country. Okay?
yeah.
So maybe when you're a bit older, you can go and visit there and try their wine. You're too young yet. Okay?
French people often greet each other with several kisses on the cheek.
Do you know where France is?
Yeah, I think.
Do you think you can point it out?
It's just next to England.
Right, so there's England. So where's France?
I think it's
If you look, it's there.
up there.
Well done. That's it, you've got it. Another big country. Okay?
In India, people put their hands together and blow their heads. No.
Bow.
Their heads.
Traditional dresses
Traditional, well done.
in the Western Tibet. What is fashion? A fashion is a style that only popular.
Start
A
again.
fashion is a style that is only popular for short of time. So fashions change all the time. Some of the clothes stay on sale in shops are based on styles first seen at big fashion shows in New York, Paris and Milan.
Milan. You know where Milan is?
Isn't it in China?
No. Italy.
Uh-huh.
In Italy.
Following fashion, people who want to be fashionable wear the latest styles. However unusual they might be, things are such as huge wigs and skirts that were once very popular, often look strange to us now.
So when I agree with that, because sometimes I see old films going back 20, 30 years, you look at particularly what the women were, and the men.
We know that Arch Support works. Each year we ask teachers to give us feedback on the progress of the children we have worked with. Our most recent survey indicated that 98% of our children improved in reading performance, 97% improved in attitude to reading, and 94% displayed an improved self-confidence and self-esteem.
Hello, my name is Rachel Crouch. I'm head teacher of St Nicholas Primary School in Oxford. The school is about 387 children. It's an inner city school. We have 40% of our children from ethnic minority backgrounds. 25% of our children are on the special needs register. So as you can imagine, it's a very big school with many problems, but with a lot of happiness. The school has had volunteer readers for a long time. I became head in 2006 and we had a few volunteer readers then, but what we felt was missing was the training that actually goes for volunteer readers, because teachers are very busy, they don't have time to actually talk to somebody who comes into the school. They might be in the middle of a lesson, something could be happening, they can't leave the children, and so a volunteer reader comes into school and instantly we expect them to just get on with their job. Now what we found with the Arch team that come into us, the reading helpers, we found that they're actually trained before they come to school and they very quickly fit into the school environment. We have at present 3 volunteer readers, and the 3 ladies, as it is, come in for an hour and a half per person per week, and they work individually, one-to-one, with children, not necessarily special needs children. Sometimes it might be a child who's summer born and has actually missed out a little bit. It could also be perhaps a child who doesn't get the support at home. So due to that, the extra little bit of help we can give them via the Arch team is incredibly useful. We tend to find that because the child receives one-to-one support for half an hour, twice a week, 2 half-hour sessions, the benefit for that child is absolutely immense. I think any child would benefit from that, but we tend to find that children, we have a helper in Key Stage 1 for our Year 1-2 children, we have a helper in Key Stage 2 in Years 3-4, and we also have a helper in Year 5-6. And value for money, I cannot tell you how important it is for us, because they arrive every week and we get to know them, the children get to know them, the other teaching assistants get to know them. They arrive, they have a box of goodies, as we call it, which is a set of books, a set of games, and they're changed regularly to make sure that it's not the same old things for children. They mix and match according to the ability of the children. They also report back. The important thing is they report back to teachers. Now, not necessarily is this going to happen talking one-to-one, but often they might write a note and leave that. We've said to them, use the reading records if you wish to leave a little message for a parent. Absolutely fine. I think to me the main benefit is firstly for the child. It's a fantastic opportunity. But secondly is the discretion used by the volunteers when they come into school, how they just find a space, and as you can imagine in primary schools, that can often be a cloakroom corner. But they never complain, they find the best space possible and get on with their job and make a huge impact on the lives of children.